Hi, so I did another video where I was kind of making my big announcement that I have autism, and I just I just thought it might make a little bit of sense. This is supposed to be a hiking channel, but I may as well just put this in here. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, so I've come around to this diagnosis or an understanding of atypical neurology that I have. And I look back through my life at some of the things that have happened throughout it. And I can understand how this disorder has gone without a lot of treatment. It's peculiar, some of the traits and characteristics of it, and the ease with which, especially as you get older, the ease with which you blend in more or less with other people. I don't really think I can really make a video about this because I think it's it's really too difficult for me to do. Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to really talk about it on on YouTube. But I've seen other videos, people have posted their experiences with it. Um, I guess the most significant thing is when I came around to an understanding of this in 2019, it was during the summer, so I had a lot of time off. I was on summer vacation from a school I worked at, and I just remember I felt really good. A lot of things that had bothered me for a long time stopped bothering me as much. Um, I'm still dealing with a lot of self-hatred and a lot of ways of thinking about things that aren't healthy. Um, I think the most significant thing about neurological differences is can be summed up when we're talking about something else. So I'm kind of making a metaphor here that it's now there's now some research, or I read something online a couple days ago about the connection between hearing loss and onset dementia in elderly people, and that there's a correlation between people's buildup of earwax and development of dementia. And that you'd say, huh, earwax causes dementia? Well, what they're suggesting is, or what the science is suggesting, is that when people lose functionality in their ear canal due to the buildup of earwax, your brain is establishing your body's equilibrium based on information that's being received from the ear canal. So when your hearing is affected by earwax over time, not immediately, but over time, your brain has to do other things to maintain your equilibrium. And it's not really supposed to do that. So over time, it can cause brain damage. And the theory is that there's a lot more to the function of our ears in our overall homeostasis than you might understand. So taking that earwax can cause brain damage, which can cause dementia, because I'm slightly different than other people, I think what happens amongst people who are neurologically atypical, or what in the worst case scenario happens, is that throughout life you've developed neurologically a way to interact better with the majority of neurologically typical people whose neurology is different than yours, and that stress over time can cause brain damage. Perhaps not entirely similar to dementia, and I'm still learning about the disorder I have. I'm sorry, I haven't mastered all of these things, but I think that there's something to be said about that. That from my own perspective, I can kind of see how over time I developed a bad, or sort of what we could consider to be pathological responses to social situations that typical people don't have. And I'm certain that didn't, I can see, from my own memory, I know that that's changed over time. But anyway, Is it a good idea to post personal videos about your mental health diagnosis online? Why not? Because, at this stage, I mean, at 49, what do I got to lose? That's all I can say. I hope I help somebody. Maybe I'll meet somebody. Maybe somebody will see this, and who knows? We'll become fast friends. Not like I haven't been hoping that something like that would happen, for the last 49 years, that I'd magically meet some person and would have a relationship that would sort of complete me as a person. I think that that's where I'm different. I'm not typical. The way that I view relationships with people. Anyway, I guess if you are somebody who has a late diagnosis of Asperger's or autism, you should definitely not. You should be very happy, because now you're going to be able to make progress, more progress than you may have made before. And I wouldn't suggest that it's frustrating. Well, it is. There's so many frustrating things. I don't know what I have to say is the thing. And I think I'll just post this now, because there aren't, I mean, it's not like we're that common. And yeah. So I don't know. This one might get taken down, but I'm going to post it now anyway.